Alright, what's going on my Uchiyas and Uchigas? Welcome back, guys. Let's talk about Boruto, episode 30. A great episode. Oh my god, like this episode it reminded me so much of original Naruto, man. It was so good. Okay, so basically there are 3 fights that kind of went on. Well, I mean kind of 4, but I mean mostly it's 3 that kind of went on in this episode. I'm gonna kind of do this a little bit out of order, but I mean if you watch the episode, like you can kind of see where I'm going with this. Okay, so the first fight, which isn't like really nothing, I'm gonna do from like least to greatest. I mean by like kind of my opinion of it, because I mean again like not a lot happened in each fight except for like the last one, which I'm gonna talk about, which I think was the best. So the first one, of course, you got Boruto and Kagura. With that one, we didn't really see much of them. I mean, kind of like flashed back in between scenes of them. I mean, of course, Kagura, he's getting the upper hand on not Naruto, but Boruto, of course, because he's more skilled at using weapons than Boruto is. But again, we didn't really see much of them. We saw a little bit of them duking it out at the very end, but again, like it was nothing like super awesome, But the second fight, which was a little bit, which was better than that. But you have Chotaro and those other 3 Mist Ninjas. That fight, it was kind of alright. So as you guys know, freaking Chotaro, like he's twined up in like these screens or whatever, and like like this guy, the big guy with the hammer and whatnot. I forget his name. I can't remember all these names. I have to like watch like a show over and over until I like pick up on their names, especially like when I'm watching subs. But the big guy with the hammer, like he like goes in for like the kill, and he actually like misses Chotaro altogether, like which was like kind of crazy. I mean, I knew he wasn't gonna die, but at the same time, like Chotaro, like he never moved, like he never flinched. Like that was kind of savage. I don't know if that was intentional or if he knew he was gonna miss. I don't know, or if he really couldn't move. I don't know. But anyway, so he kind of mentioned that Chotaro has like the luck of the devil or something like that. I said I don't know. I don't think that was luck. I think that was just a lack of skill that the big guy had. But anyway, so basically the other 2, like they tried to win it for the kill. Like Chotaro, like he actually like countered the guy who was using, I think, Zabuza's weapon. Like he kind of used the twine, those are like threads, like those sewing threads. Like he kind of like wrapped it, well not really wrapped it, but he kind of stopped it with that sword and like actually broke loose using that. Like he like straight took out all these guys. Like they were like these guys, I thought they were pretty, I thought they were going to be something like of a challenge, which they kind of were, in the previous episode 29. But like once Chotaro got out, like he basically like one-shotted these guys. Like it's freaking awesome, man. Like I was like, what? Like, okay, these guys are actually kind of lame with their weapons. I mean, I don't know. Again, like not a lot happened, but I mean a good bit happened. Like he actually like spit some knowledge on them, like saying like a sword is only as good as its wielder, like which we all kind of know. Like that's kind of like a classic line in whatever kind of like swordsman movie you're watching. Like they always point out that one important lesson. A sword that is only as good as its wielder, but as its wielder. Sorry, but yeah, he was just like once he broke loose, like it was like basically GG. Like he just started one-shotting people. It was it was freaking awesome, man. Especially like that one bitch who's like kind of like scared of getting cut. And I'm like, what? Like, how are you a Mist Ninja and like you're afraid of getting cut? I don't know. But the last fight I'm gonna talk about, oh my god, like which was the pinnacle of this episode. It was so much in there. I don't think I'm even cover it all. I'm sure I'm gonna miss something. But the one with the SARADA and that lightning bitch. Shit, what's her name? What was that Kanoji's name? Kuroshiki or something like that. Kuroshiki. I'm gonna just call her lightning bitch for short reference. I mean, if I remember Kuroshiki, then okay, like that, it'll go like that. But so that episode reminded me so much of freaking Kakashi and Zabuza. Like it was top notch. Like that was a top notch fight. Like freaking I'm sure I'm gonna miss a lot because like so much happened. Like Sarada is a straight savage. I am so proud of Sarada Uchiha. Like oh, wow, man. All right, so you have those 2 duking it out in like that little cave wherever. Freaking like Sarada, she's fighting for her life. Like she's more concerned. Like she kept looking at this like low pocket watch. Like she's more concerned about, you know, making it back in time for roll call than she is about her own life. And I'm like, damn, like Sarada's so savage. Like she doesn't even see her as a as a freaking worthy opponent. I'm just playing. But like Sarada, I don't know why, but Sarada was more worried about roll call than actually her own life. Which was like, I don't know. But freaking, so her and Lightning Bitch, like they were like straight duking it out. Like it was so clutch, man. Like it was, oh my god, man. There was like a one point in, when like Sarada like she was like blocking like her blades or whatever, like her ninja weapons, and like she actually like started using genjutsu, which was, I was like, oh shit, like Sarada's coming in the clutch. What? Like, oh my god, man, like Sarada using genjutsu? What? Are you serious? Like, man, oh, it was so awesome, man. Like she like I mean, as soon as Kiyoshiki like noticed that, like she backed off instantly, because I mean, for some reason she wants the sharingan, which kind of reminded me of Danzo. But I don't know if she was gonna like implant it in her own eye. I don't know if she's gonna just use it, you know, for Shizuma. I don't know. But she wanted that sharingan bad, man. So after you know, freaking she started using genjutsu and whatnot, and like she started like tossing like these like electric lightning balls at Sarada, and like she also used like this jutsu that allowed her to freaking like summon not really summon, but create like almost like an electric fish or shark, whatever that thing. It was big. I don't know if it was like a fish or a shark. Kind of looked like a shark. We're gonna say shark because it had like that little, like, what's it called, the dorsal fin, I think that's what it's called, on the back of it. So, you know, Sarada's dodging this thing and freaking like and trying to like avoid getting hit by Kiroshiki's like electric ball attacks, while she's dodging, like she's hopping on like these rocks, kind of like a hopscotch almost, like in a way, but like a hopscotch of death. So freaking there was a point where Kiyoshiki, like she actually like pinned Sarada and like actually like, well, like kind of like knocked her off balance, and like the shark actually kind of grabbed her, and I'm like, there's no way, like but she actually used the shadow clone jutsu from Boruto, like which she copied, you know, from earlier in the show. And I'm like, oh, thank God, man, like we don't need this. Like that was kind of nerve-wracking. You know, there's also a point where you know, because Kiyoshiki, she kind of knows a little bit about the sharingan. She knows like basically it can copy like pretty much any kind of jutsu, like, well, hand signs, which allowed that to copy jutsu. Like, so, you know, with that miss being away, like Sarada had to get real close, and like once she did, like figured out like where her like actual hand signs for the jutsu was for her lightning balls. Like this started like tossing like lightning balls at each other. Like, it was like, oh, it was so epic. I'm like, oh shit, like it was like like they were both like weaving signs, like not exactly at the same time, but pretty close, which kind of reminded me again of the Zabuza and Kakashi fight. It was so clutch, man. And like they started like kind of grappling each other, which this will be important later on. Like they were like grappling each other and whatnot. And dang, what else? Like so much happened. Like I know I'm gonna miss something, but like basically like the kind of like the wrap up of this whole thing. Like at the end, freaking Sarada, like she's like skipped on so many stones, and like, you know, Kiroshiki's been destroying all of them. So like she's on like this one stone that's left, and like Kiroshiki, like she comes in like straight for the kill. Like there was like a scene like where it looks like she cut off Sarada's head, and I was like, yo, Boruto's getting dark, man. Boruto's getting absolutely grim now. Like it's growing. Like Sarada, I swear Sarada had the best fight in this, but it actually turned out to be genjutsu, which I knew. And it actually flashed back to a point where freaking where they're like actually like grappling each other, like kind of like holding hands at the center, and like that's when Sarada actually activated her genjutsu on Kiroshiki. And I'm like, oh man, Sarada is a freaking genius. That was epic. That was so smart of her. Like Sarada had the best fight in this whole episode. It was top notch. Like Sarada, she's definitely Sasuke's kid. That kid is going to be huge later in Boruto. Like Boruto, like this episode wasn't even about Boruto. Like forget him. Like anyway, but there was also a point a little bit earlier, like where she noticed like the shark, like there was like some bubbles or something, like, I guess like what the shark was producing. Like she was actually like spitting some like science and like knowledge on Kiroshiki, which surprised me. I mean, which it didn't surprise me, but like she's like, I know she was smart, but she's like super smart. Like she's saying something like about you know how hydrogen and something like that. Like basically for an explosion, like the compounds for an explosion. Like she dropped this this freaking kunai, like with this paper bomb, like blew up the whole cave, like with her in it. I'm like, damn, boys, like SARADA kamikazing everything, but she basically took her out with that attack. And now, oh man, guys, this episode was top notch for SARADA. Like SARADA's gonna be a deadly Uchiha, man, I swear. But guys, I know I missed a lot. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to keep this as short as possible. But those are like the main points that I got out of this. Oh, and we also learned a little bit about Kuroshiki, you know, and her like kind of like, wouldn't say tragic childhood, but difficult, you know. I guess like her mother like despised her or something for being, I guess, like kind of like her dad, or reminding her of her dad. Kind of like freaking yeah, it kind of reminded me of freaking Todoroki and his mom from My Hero Academia. It kind of reminded me of that a little bit, but again, like this bitch didn't get water thrown in her face, but again, guys, I know I missed a lot. I know I probably missed a lot, but those were like the key moments for me. Like it was so damn good. I might have to rewatch it. Like this episode was top notch for SARADA. SARADA, I am proud of you, man. Like I hope they do big things for SARADA. This one for SARADA, yes, like definitely. Like just watch the SARADA fight. Like that's all we need to see. Oh, and freaking Iwabi, like he came in the clutch to save Chojuro too, but I mean like nothing really much happened with him. Like he kind of like one-shotted that guy with the paper bomb weapon. It was like kind of cool, but I was like, man, I did a SARADA in Kuroshiki fight. Like that's all I needed to see. All right, so I mean, it was like done, one and done. But guys, that's gonna be it, man. Like Mitsuki, apparently Mitsuki's coming to the battle too. He got like a scroll or something from Mitsuki got a scroll from Sugetsu. I guess it's, I don't know if it's some kind of jutsu that's supposed to help Boruto. I don't know. I don't really care. Like this one for SARADA, I just cared about SARADA's fight. Like the rest was like side dishes. But guys, let me know what you guys think about this episode. Please watch it, man. And remember to hit that subscribe button, guys. Please subscribe, everyone. Subscribe. But this has been your boy, the Apex Uchiha, and I shall see you in the next one. But until then, I gotta scatter. So take care, guys, and bye bye.